Morning, Steve Reed with the morning grain comments. Yesterday we had a pretty big sell-off in the stock market and a lower trade in crude oil after making some newer highs, and also sharply lower trade in the grain markets. A lot of people were blaming recent Fed comments that they may begin reducing the bond buying in November and start raising interest rates in 2022. We're also watching pretty closely Washington and whether or not they can raise the debt ceiling tomorrow. If there's going to be a stimulus bill passage, and what the USDA is going to say as far as grain stocks and small grain production. If there's no debt ceiling increase after tomorrow, we'll probably see no USDA reports, whether it's commitment to traders, whether it's grain inspections, export sales, the October crop report, and crop ratings. And so without that information in the grains, it's hard for the market to try to find value. So we'll see how long it takes for them to raise the debt ceiling. The concern is also on inflation. Food inflation, energy inflation continues to go higher and projected to go even higher. We did note that there'll be some rains across the southern plains and into part of the eastern Midwest. This is much needed rain in the plains, and again, our weather guy doesn't feel that this is a big pattern change. It's just the various hurricanes in the west and the east is allowing moisture to move into the plains. Northern Plains, Canada, PNW remains dry. Western Europe is wet, slowing corn harvest there. And we also note that the Baltics and Black Sea are also dry. Central Brazil is hot and dry, while Argentina is also a little bit dry. So again, South America is concerned about La Nina, keeping southern Brazil and northern Argentina drier than normal during their crop season. We noted that Baltic Ocean freight is near some 12-year highs, and the market yesterday, I think, was also disappointed there wasn't any new U.S. Soybean sales announced to China, and no new sales announced to China on corn despite strong rumors. Motif rapeseed futures continue to make new contract highs. Some people think it might be becoming overbought. Motif corn futures also higher on delays in harvest due to the rains. And Ukraine's coming in with their corn yields lower than expected. The French ports are adding more Chinese boats for wheat. Whether they're loading feed wheat or milling wheat is basically unknown. Dalian on soybean futures and palm and soybean oil were higher, while corn and soybean meal were lower. We are becoming a little bit more competitive as far as other origins concerned in U.S. soft wheat export prices. Still competitive on beans, still a little bit higher than South America as far as meal is concerned. And our corn prices are not really competitive to other sellers, but it doesn't seem like those sellers have a large amount of corn to sell at this time. September 1 stocks, we're looking at 1852, wheat 1155, corn 174 beans. Hope everybody has a good trading day.